What's good, YouTube? Justin Righteous here. I like to yap on world topics. Back with another reaction video. Let's get straight into it.
Recently I've been seeing the 100 men versus gorilla debate, and that got me thinking, what are some other internet debates kind of just like that one that a lot of people have been talking about, well, over the past couple of years or 5 years, however long it's been, I don't know. And I figured since you guys enjoyed the last one, you would like this one too. Sorry for the shitty ass audio setup. I'm recording this bitch in a closet, but whatever, we gotta make do with what we have. But of course, we first gotta address the elephant in the room. What is my take on the 100 men versus gorilla debate, or whatever it is going around on TikTok? News outlets are picking that shit up, bro. It's going crazy mainstream. But yeah, at first I was thinking
The mainstream news is crazy.
Knock us all over like bowling pins, bro. Like, there's no way we're winning. But then I thought about it. If we play this shit tactically, the 100 people could actually win. And who's on my side? Do I got like goddamn LeBron? Like, I don't know who I have on my team here. Or if I had 99 big bodies with me, we would be winning, all right? That's just what would happen. It's like, technically, if you send in an army of people to distract him, like maybe like 10 people to distract him at first, and then the rest of the people attack him and just jump on top of him, he would lose. There's no way he'd be able to focus all of us. And we got to save our unit for last, bro. I don't know who the main unit is, bro, but we're saving him for last. It could be like an offensive lineman on an NFL team. That's probably our guy right there. I saw a meme on Instagram Reels, and I thought about it. I'm like, damn, it's kind of similar to this. It's like when a skeleton army attacks like a Mega Knight in Clash Royale. Obviously, some of them are getting launched into the stratosphere, but look, he can't focus all of us. That's the whole point. One hit from a gorilla, honestly, I don't think it matters who you are. You would be dead. Obviously, if the 100 people were to win, we would need some serious weight on our side. Some people might get squished in the process, to be honest. If I was on the...
Look, here's my take on the 100 man versus one gorilla. There's no way one gorilla is beating 100 men. There's no way. There's no way. All you need is 5 guys to grab one arm, 5 guys to grab the other arm, 5 guys to grab one leg, 5 guys to grab the other leg, 5 guys to grab his head and break his neck, break his arm, break his legs. That's 25 people. If 100 men jump on one gorilla, what's the gorilla gonna do? The gorilla cannot handle the weight of 100 men. Do you know how much that is? If they're all 100, if they say they're all 200 pounds, that's 20,000 pounds. 20,000 pounds on top of the gorilla. There's no way one gorilla is beating 100 men. You know? But that's just what I think. Like, y'all do realize a gorilla isn't that big. A gorilla isn't that big. Like, he's not the size of King Kong, bro. He's literally the same size. He's the same height as us. He's bigger, but he's the same height as a human. No joke. So it's like, I mean, we're humans. He's a gorilla. Humans are literally a better version of a gorilla. We are a more evolved version of a gorilla. A gorilla, you could argue that a gorilla is level 1 and humans are level 1000 in the XP scale. Come on, man. Ain't no gorilla's going beating 100 men, bro. There's a reason why we the kings. It's a reason why we the kings. Come on.
front lines of this debate and I was fighting a gorilla and there was a 400-pound dude behind me, yeah, bro, good riddance. I'm getting squished by this 400-pound dude. So yeah, there's gonna be some casualties in the mix. Friendly fire is gonna be on, unfortunately. Like, I don't know what this dude's rocking for a skill set. I have no idea. Like, what kind of skill level is he on? I don't really know.
That's a good question.
If we were fighting Donkey Kong or something, it'd be raps for all of us. Doesn't matter if we have prime Mike Tyson on our side. I think we're losing. It really all depends, but, you know, I think if everybody played it tactically, everybody did their part. We use somebody as bait. Because you know how you have barbarians in Clash of Clans? You kind of have to send them out first, make sure they get destroyed by all the traps. That's kind of what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to play this like a Clash of Clans battle.
Yeah,
okay, the rest of this audio sounded so bad, so I have to re-record this. It sounded like I was underwater or some shit. Now we got man versus dog. This is another debate I've been seeing floating around the internet recently, and when I saw both of these debates going viral at once, I knew I had to make a part 2. I just couldn't avoid it at this point. I think everybody was waiting for this, sir. Maybe not, I don't know. But basically, it's similar to the 100 men versus gorilla one. It's another hypothetical. Would the average man win in a fight against the average dog? And now, if it's the average dog, the man definitely has it all day in the bag. And we'll just be generous here. We'll say the average dog is the golden retriever or something like that. Now, for me personally, if it's the average dog, I'm winning. But if it's one of those big-ass dogs with, like, maxed out stats, I am 100% losing. But for average dude versus average dog, the average guy's like 5'10", and, you know, I would think he's in pretty good shape, or at least decent shape. And according to Google, a medium-sized dog weighs about 25 to 50 pounds. And even for me,
come on,
I'm not even a
you're curling that.
All right, I am probably one of the skinniest dudes on the planet. I'm still winning the fight. It doesn't matter. But for some reason, some people on TikTok are saying dog. They're thinking the dog's gonna have like maxed out stats or some shit. They're acting like they're gonna have to go against like the biggest dog ever, most aggressive dog, whatever other factors people are weighing in here. If the person and the dog were like totally random, sometimes people might lose. We may have some terrible draws. We may not have good luck on our side every time. We may have a 400-pound dog versus a behemoth of a dog. It's just over for it.
Yeah.
There's no saving.
If it's a big dog, a canine, canine is built for that, you know. So it's one man.
And a lot of the people that are
you gotta
out
be a big guy.
GIF, you're wrong, bro. You're just wrong. Okay, actually, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe you're right on this one, because the creator himself is saying that he prefers the GIF pronunciation, not GIF. But I've just been saying GIF my entire existence, bro. I don't think I've ever called it
I've been saying GIF.
Like, every time I say
GIF, it's GIF. It shouldn't be anything other than GIF. If you're saying GIF, if you're calling that a GIF, what's wrong with you? Get some help if you're saying GIF.
GIF, I think of Jif peanut butter. But then again, some people might be like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you saying GIF? But yeah, maybe I'm alone on this one. Some of you are probably like, who the f is we, bro? We are not saying GIF. Which is better, night or morning showers? This is another one I've been seeing going around.
Ooh.
And I gotta say, this one really depends on what you're doing during the day. Because sometimes, if I got like a sweaty ass workout ahead and I'm just gonna smell like schmegma the moment I hit the gym, I'm just gonna wait till I get home, bro, and just shower later in the day. But honestly, I think morning showers are better when you got something going on in the morning. You got like a job interview or some shit. You gotta make sure you're getting ready, looking pristine, brushing your teeth so you don't have smelly ass breath. But overall, 9 times out of 10, I usually take a morning shower instead of a night shower.
Yeah, I usually take a morning shower. I take a night shower after the gym or something. But night showers definitely hit different. You know, they're very relaxing. I'm not gonna lie. A night shower is very relaxing in general. But morning showers, I think, are way better because it's just a great way to start the day. It's just a great way to start the day. Start the day very clean, smell good, look good. You know what I mean? And then you're ready to take on the day. You're walking around the universe, feeling yourself, looking good. So, day shower.
Because most times when I sleep, I fucking sweat, so I'm just gonna wake up all sweaty. So I got all the grime and grease from and sweating all throughout my sleep. So if I had to choose, I'm picking morning showers. Night showers go crazy though, I can't lie. So sometimes, man, depending, I might be doing both. Dinner with a celebrity or 500K. I've been seeing people saying
I remember
Jay-Z
that.
500 bands, Elon Musk or $1 million, whatever. And in my opinion, I don't even think this should be a question. Like, why are we even questioning this, bro? I'm taking the $1 million. Like, what the I'm not sitting down on a table with Elon Musk. This dude's talking about how I have become.
I would, I want to say I would take the dinner with Elon Musk. I mean, I study physics. He has a degree in physics. He's low-key my inspiration. He actually is my inspiration. But $1 million is $1 million, though. Let's not get it twisted over here. Let's not, you know what I mean? Let's not get crazy now. $1 million. I could do a lot with $1 million. I could do a lot with $1 million. So I would use that $1 million to get in a room with Elon Musk. There you go.
meme, like I'm good, bro. But I guess the other side of the argument as to why people would want to sit at the dinner with the celebrity, so they can learn about money and business and shit like that, and they can apply it to their own lives. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Me personally, I'd rather
Yeah, knowledge is definitely power. Knowledge is definitely power. And getting knowledge straight from someone that already accomplished what you're trying to accomplish is pretty much a cheat code. It's like it's literally getting the cheat code, the buttons and everything, like, and then using it, right? Instead of having to put in all the hours that they put, the same amount of hours that they put in to get to their level of success or whatever.
just take the $1 million, invest it, start my own business, whatever I gotta do. But even if I really don't know jack shit about business, you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter. I'm still taking the $1 million. It's $1 million fucking dollars. You're telling me you're not taking that shit, really? Okay, anyways, enough of that. All right, we gotta talk about the edge piece or the middle piece of a brownie, a pizza, whatever it is. Now, this one, I gotta take the edge piece because the pizza without crust is kind of crazy. It's a staple to the pizza, bro. You gotta have the crust. Or even brownies. I mean,
this is a hard one.
I really don't think it matters too much.
This is a hard one because for brownies, I would take the edge piece because I kind of like that crunchier, harder, you know, outer piece. But for a pizza, I'd rather have the middle piece. You know what I mean? So, for like a chicken pot pie, for example, obviously an edge piece. For a lasagna, you want the middle piece for a lasagna. You don't want that burnt up edge piece. It's circumstantial. The answer to this question is highly circumstantial.
But I still like the edge piece better. And also for a cake, you get more frosting on the edge piece. But if push came to shove,
nobody likes
only
frosting.
Option was the middle piece. You know what? I'll take it. I don't really mind having a middle piece. I just prefer the edge piece. Now, how do you cut your sandwich? Vertical or diagonal? Now, for me,
diagonal.
I don't really think this one makes that much of a difference. I've been cutting my sandwich vertical my entire life. You're still getting what you put on the sandwich. I don't know. This one, is it more about how the sandwich looks? I'm not really sure. But regardless, I wouldn't really mind having it cut diagonal. And I'm sure a lot of you can agree on this one. It probably just depends how you had it cut for your entire life. I just never bothered to change it. What order do you put your socks and shoes on? For me, it is sock, shoe, shoe. That's the only correct answer. Anybody that's doing anything else, you're a psycho. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's not that serious, but...
No, he's right. Who is putting sock, shoe? I don't know, man. I feel like it's some weird billionaire out there putting his shoe, putting sock, shoe, and then another sock, shoe.
To me, it just makes more sense to put your socks on first, because let's just say you're rushing out of the door. Let's say you've got a meeting in like 10 minutes. You got to haul ass to the car. What are you going to run with one shoe on? You're going to lose balance and like fall over. You are not going to make it. It's better if you're just running out with your socks and just put your shoes on as you're going out there. That's why it just made the most sense.
You're right.
Plus, I wear my socks in the house anyway. And what if you're rushing and you forgot to put deodorant on? What are you going to hobble up the steps with one shoe? That's just not going to work. Okay, that's at least my reasoning, but then again, everybody's got their preferences. I'm probably just thinking into this one way too much. Now we got, does a straw have 1 or 2 holes? Now I'm saying 1. Like, no debate, no question. You can literally see through the other side. How would it have 2 holes? That doesn't make any sense. And how would the liquid be able to traverse up the straw if it was 2 holes? Why are people saying
it has 2 holes? It literally has 2 holes. Because if you close one side off, now it has 1 hole. It has 2 holes. Right?
2 holes? Honestly, I'm not even really sure, but if
does a cup have 1 hole or 2 holes? It has 1 hole, doesn't it? And if you cut up another hole on the bottom, right? This is 1 hole. And if I open this side up now, it has 2 holes, doesn't it? What's the definition of a hole, you know? I don't know.
If you are, I guess drop a comment. I have no idea. I looked it up, and according to Google, the technological explanation is saying one hole.
Oh my
or
God.
The topological perspective.
One
I don't
hole,
even know
two
what the hell
openings.
that means, bro. Or at least that's the AI overview. Now, this next question is the question of the ages. I thought of it in my own head. I crafted up this question after hearing so many different answers from different people. Do you wash your hands with cold or warm water? And what made me think of this question, I walked into a public bathroom.
Who's washing their
Now,
hands
keep
with
in
cold
mind,
water?
I am at a beach and it is 90 degrees.
That is not
outside.
satisfying.
Tell me why. The moment I went to wash my hands, the water was fucking steaming hot. Why? Like, who is using that warm of water on a hot?
I guess
sunny
on a
day
hot
at the
day
beach?
you want to
I
use
don't know
cold
if I'm
water.
the only
I guess, yeah.
psychopath that washes my hands with cold water.
That
but
makes
listen,
sense.
bro, I just feel like it's way more refreshing. I mean, in the winter, I'm using lukewarm water because obviously it's fucking cold out. But am I the only one? Like, who in the summer is using steaming hot water? And this was like 3 days ago, so I asked my mom, what kind of water do you use to wash your hands? She said warm. Like, what the fuck? You know, that's okay. All right. I'm gonna end the video. I'm getting heated. But yeah, watch.
All right, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Birdie. His videos are great. I'm gonna put a link of the original video down below. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the video and what is your take on any of these debates. I really want to know. Thank you for watching.